weeks and 2 days to me. I suddenly feel, you guys, like, oh my gosh, like so happy. Probably the happiest I've been since I found out I was pregnant, since the NIPT results. Like, I'm so freaking happy. Today, I had my very first physiotherapist appointment for pregnancy Pilates reformer. But also in addition to the pregnancy Pilates reformer, I get access to an app with all these exercises stage by stage I'm safe to do at home. And I have like all the Pilates equipment that I can do at home besides a reformer machine. But I have like a mat, I have the big ball, I have the little ball, I have bands, I have everything. So I am able to going to start doing that at home, and I'm obviously going to film some of that for you. And I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so happy. Like, to be told you can't do any resistance training, you can only go walking, for someone who's athletic like me, and I've been athletic my entire life, right? It's natural to me. It feels natural. It's how I function, like my mind, my body, my everything, my whole psychological well-being. It actually revolves on being really active and pushing and pulling and lifting and just really like, and so when I couldn't do that, it really affected my mental health to the point where it was coming to that point where I was actually getting depressed. And I couldn't work out why I was feeling depressed. I thought, am I feeling depressed because I'm a higher risk pregnancy? Am I feeling depressed because I'm on these medications to support my pregnancy, which are kind of like the medications that I'm on. It's not just given for me because I'm like some sort of special case. It's actually really common. Just a lot of people don't talk about it because they don't want to, because they get shamed by all these, you know, Gaddafi people that just like, you know, but it's actually a very common thing to be on the drugs that I am on currently to support your pregnancy, right? If you have a blood clotting thing, if you have a thyroid thing, if you have an insulin thing, right? It's really just normal, right? But you do get shamed. I even had someone say the lamest freaking thing to me the other day, and I'm not even going to repeat it in case you are watching this video and then I don't want to put that negative toxic words onto you. But seriously, like, unless you're in that same position, and unless you are, some people just like don't get it, right? And unless you're an expert in the medical profession, you just should keep your mouth shut, right? Just keep it shut. Just shut. Anyhow, I'm so happy, and I realized that it wasn't that at all. What was actually affecting my mental health and feeling glum was the fact that I have not done any resistance training in like 4 months, you guys. So I'm 15 weeks and 4 days today, and I stopped doing resistance training about 3 months with no resistance, just a little over 3 months with no resistance training at all. Like, the most resistance training I got was just literally carrying some groceries or walking up some stairs. That's it. That is it. Hard for me. Really, really hard. Then I had this stitch put in, which you know because of my videos, and then I had to wait, and I was literally thinking my obstetrician is going to tell me I have to wait until 20 weeks, after 20 weeks, because he's so pragmatic. And I have a girlfriend who's also using him, and she is 20 weeks more pregnant than me, and he told her 20 weeks, and mind you, she had no stitch put in either. Like, she's got similar things going on to me, but not exactly entirely the same, and she didn't have a stitch put in, and he told her 20 weeks. So the fact that he told me that I could go back now and do pregnancy Pilates, oh my gosh, you guys. So pregnancy Pilates, exercise is very safe in pregnancy, but you need to modify your exercise. You can't just go to the gym and start lifting your heavy weights and doing what you were doing before when you're pregnant. You need to modify it because your body is different, and you need to keep the baby up, not down, up. And the whole point of pregnancy Pilates is about strengthening the pelvic floor muscles, getting you ready for a delivery, making sure that there is not much separation here. When obviously you do get some separation when your baby pushes out, the muscles here do separate, but to try and keep that as minimal as possible. There's a whole bunch of other things for your posture, for pain, for your legs, for everything. Like, it's super, super ideal. My dietitian told me before I was pregnant, because I told her that I was planning, and she said to me, when you're falling pregnant, go and do your pregnancy Pilates classes. This, and honestly, it was the best piece of advice anyone has given me, is like, go do that, because honestly it is the best thing. So I had a session today. I have 2 more sessions next week, one-on-one with the physiotherapist, and then I can do the actual classes, and I will get access to the app as well to do this at home. I did feel a little bit obviously nervous because I haven't trained in so long, and not because of that, more concerned about the stitch, right? And although my obstetrician has said to me that you cannot tear it, like now I just had a shower and I felt like a twinge in my cervix, like at the edge, and it just could have been anything. It was like whatever, but I just worried, but I don't have anything to worry about. There's no blood. Unless you see blood, you're fine, right? You see blood, you're good. You're good, just keep at it. So that's what like the smile on my face. I've also started meditating again. I have also started gratituding again, which I think has also helped me, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I've also, you guys, so I think I was feeling like a little bit whatever because I've started nesting. Like something just happens, and it started about 2 weeks ago, right? Where I just want to clear out everything from my space and put in baby things and make a nursery and make a baby space, right? And my issue is that I'm alone and I am used to doing things on my own. I'm very active and I'm very strong, and I'm used to like lifting furniture by myself, moving furniture by myself, lifting boxes, like I'm like a strong woman, right? And I've always have been. Even when I was little, I would move my bed, my wardrobe, everything around. Like 5, 6, 7 years old, maybe not 5, but definitely like 6, 7, 8, I would be moving my furniture because sometimes I'd feel like I want a new vibe, and I would move my furniture around my bedroom and give myself like a fresh bedroom feeling. I've always been like that. So I'm feeling within my soul, I need to clear out all this stuff. I need to rearrange some things. I need to make room for, you know, the crib, the bassinet, the like everything, right? I need to make it a baby place. And even though I'm not due until June, I feel like I was like, oh, you know, I'll just hold out till March, but you know, that's not get it. And I felt really uneasy because I don't want to do it in March. I don't want to do it in February. I want to do it now. My body, my mind is saying, you are nesting now. You do this now. So anyway, lo and behold, I've actually got someone coming in tomorrow, a friend of mine coming in tomorrow, to just move some small things, because I'm gonna do it like bit by bit, like it's not all gonna happen in one go. But Christmas is next week. If you celebrate, Merry Christmas. If you don't, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. It was the other day to you as well. And moving some things around, got to get rid of some things, just like literally giving it for free, all these stuff. And then come after like Christmas, Boxing Day, I'll get some stuff in slowly, slowly, slowly. I feel like I just want everything now. Even though my baby's not due until June, I want everything now. Like I just want everything now. I feel like I'm totally nesting. So that's the other update that I had to tell you. The other update is, well, yeah, I don't have a separation. Physiotherapist is really happy with I've got like no separation between here. Like I'm going really well so far, which is amazing news. So he's given me an exercise in which to do every single day. And basically you just lie down with my legs up, lie down flat. And then when I lie down flat, there's like, you can feel like your hips here, like one on each side. And I have to do breathing. So like it's a kind of like a breathing and I'm moving my stomach in and out like at the same time. So, but it's kind of like moving it in to kind of push the abdominal muscles in, but up at the same time. So I've got to like, kind of like sucking in, but moving, clenching, kind of moving them in and up, but breathing at the same time. So those are part of the exercises that I will be doing every single day. Wearing these sexy stockings. These are not stockings. They're compression stockings, and they're not just like amazing, you know, toeless or whatever. They're actually, and they've got like a little thing here, they stay up. They're super thick, so I haven't been wearing them outside because we're in the middle of summer presently in Australia. But they're to help with the circulation, and so I don't get unsightly varicose veins and, you know, whatever, which is part of being pregnant. And YouTube disclaimer, if you have them, it's fine, no worries. I have some spiders coming too, forming, and that's why I'm wearing the compressions when I can, to try and prevent them worsening, because come the 3rd trimester, it can actually become very painful to have bad circulation in your legs and everything. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about your comfort and your feet and everything, and to keep the circulation going nice for your own comfort and everything. I'll finish up today by doing a little workout for you, and I'm so excited and happy, you guys. And now I feel like, honestly, within my soul, I feel like now I'm actually starting to enjoy pregnancy. I honestly am, from my heart of hearts. Like, I've always enjoyed my pregnancy, I've always been happy, but there was something missing, and that something missing was because a piece of me was taken away, and that piece of me that was taken away was being able to train and exercise, because that is a huge part of my soul and my psychological well-being. And you might think, unless you're like a gym person like me, you might think, oh, you know, you're being selfish because, you know, you're pregnant and and you know, whatever. But I didn't intend to feel like this. It was just happened to feel like this. And when it's like taking a fish out of water, and a fish that's needs to breathe because that fish is in water and that's how it breathes. For me, it's exactly the same thing. It was like something was taken away from me, and of course I'm only going to do what's healthy and right for me and my child. And if I'm told, no, you can't train right now because it could be risky for you right now, you need to wait, of course I'm going to wait. But it got to that point, without thinking that it would end up this way and that badly for me, it got to that point where not training has actually made me super depressed. And even just a little bit today at the Pilates reformer and the physiotherapist honestly has made such a lot of difference to my psychological well-being, honestly. And there's a science behind it as well. And the science behind it is people who are insulin resistant, we are naturally born athletic people. Resistance training for us isn't just about aesthetics. It's not. It's about actually making our body function better and preventing gestational diabetes if you're pregnant, preventing diabetes just in general, and just making your whole body function properly. Your liver, your organs, your pancreas, like everything will function better if your insulin is functioning properly and it's breaking down the glucose from the foods that you're eating. So for us, this can affect our mental health, it can affect our anxiety, it can affect the way that, you know, our energy levels. It affects everything about the way that a person with insulin resistance functions as a whole being. So for 3 months and a couple of days, you know, that for me is a very, very long time. Like this video, and this is just a little update. If you'd like to stay updated throughout my pregnancy, please remember to give me the thumbs up, the subscribe, and the bell notification, and we'll see you next time.